Well, good morning. It is the 8th of April 2021, and welcome to another daily devotional. This morning I was in 2nd Thessalonians chapter 2. Verse 13 says this: "But we ought always to give thanks to God for you, brothers beloved by the Lord, because God chose you as the first fruits to be saved through sanctification by the Spirit and belief in the truth. To this you were called through our gospel, so that you may obtain the glory of our Lord Jesus Christ. So then, brothers, stand firm and hold to the traditions that you were taught by us, either by our spoken word or by our letter." Paul's speaking to the Thessalonians here, and he's just spoken about the man of lawlessness and the antichrist and the coming of the Lord and all this kind of stuff. And he's saying to the church, hey, listen, we are always giving thanks for you. You're beloved of the Lord. And God chose you to be the first fruits of those being saved. These guys were amongst some of the first saved in Asia. And in Greece even rather. And to this he called you through our gospel, so that you may obtain the glory of our Lord Jesus. See, we're heading somewhere. We're attaining something, not by our works, but by his grace. And we're heading towards being transformed from glory into ever increasing glory to attain the glory of our Lord Jesus. And that's great and that's wonderful. But Paul says this in the midst of everything, in this whole context of man of lawlessness and all this kind of stuff. He says, stand firm. Stand firm. How do we defeat spiritual oppression? By standing firm, by not running away. This is what it says. "Therefore, take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand the evil day, and having done all, to stand firm." There's a call of God on our lives whenever we're engaging in spiritual warfare, which is really everyday life. Whenever we're engaging in everyday life, to stand firm for Jesus. Of course, we stand firm on the rock that is Jesus Christ. We stand firm on his promises. We stand firm on his word. We get sanctified through his spirit and through his word. We get made holy. We get transformed into his likeness through his spirit and his word. And our job here is to stand firm. To stand firm. The picture we often see in Sunday school, colouring in things of the armour of God is of a Roman soldier just standing there. But that's not the picture that the Bible depicts. It is one of standing firm. It's one of bracing yourself against the storm. It's one of planting your feet and not being moved. And in this time of transition, whenever there's so much temptations in the midst of coming out of lockdown, in the midst of moving from one season to another season, where things are up in the air, that whenever spiritual oppression comes or spiritual opposition comes, that we run away, that we hide, that we don't engage. But the call of God upon our life is this: stand firm, stand in the place where God has planted us. Folks, I hope you have a great day, and I hope that you find joy in the midst of standing firm. Be blessed.